people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Perry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. On 1st down, Rodgers.
This one complete to Tonyan underneath.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Going up top.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Now Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On play action, now Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Tylan Wallace,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First carry for Najee Harris.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Najee Harris
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. Now Fields.
Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amari Hooker. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Fields.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The Lions sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Now it's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang, that one through.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on fourth down.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. Shoves him aside, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's third down and 13.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Fields.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Najee Harris
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Fields.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 41 yards.
And the Lions have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do it pressure.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On 2nd down and 4.
Fields.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long. It's Fields.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll go right back to Tonyan. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Perry. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan
from 17 yards out.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit.
Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Perry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down, Green Bay.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wallace.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Brings up second and 8 at the Lions' 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. He's able to find Wallace.
And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Detroit. Najee Harris, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth-quarter advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have plenty.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided in. It's been ugly from the get-go. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not
show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He finds his man, complete. It's Perry.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Rodgers now on first down.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 28th.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Well, fans usually